welcome to Shell Point Today for Thursday, March 26th. I'm Adam Brown. On today's show, Robyn Church will show us some of the great services offered at the Salon and Spa. And we'll check out the Shell Point Garage, where Scotty and his team are getting all settled in. But first, we want to remind you that tonight is the Volunteer Appreciation Event. Shell Point volunteers have become a mainstay in the community, vital to specialty groups and providing excellent leadership. If you've received an invitation in the mail, then join us for an evening of celebration and savory hors d'oeuvres as we honor these volunteers at 6:30 on the patio at the Woodlands Commons. This weekend is another opportunity to take in America's favorite pastime, baseball. The Philadelphia Phillies challenge the Minnesota Twins on Saturday at the newly renovated Hammond Stadium. The cost is $37 with snacks on your own. Court pickups begin at 11:15 and return time is approximately 5:15. And now let's head on over to the Island Salon, where Robyn Church is standing by to tell us about some of the wonderful services they provide. She's got you covered from head to toe, literally.
Hi, my name is Robyn Church and I'm the salon manager. And at the moment, I'm relaxing in our new pedicure chairs, which are fantastic. They have a vibration massage and they also provide heat, which is really good if you've got some tight muscles. And the vibration just helps to loosen everything up. But today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about our nail care options we have available in the salon. We of course do pedicures, beautiful spa pedicures, and in our basin it's completely pipeless. So it is very sanitary because the only thing that's blowing out is air, which is moving the water, instead of water circulating underneath the pedicure chair in pipes. Again, it's just air that's blowing out and moving the water, which helps keep everything in here, which we disinfect with bleach and cleaner. And of course, bleach will kill everything. So we do our spa pedicures. We also do express pedicures and manicures, which cover all of the same steps, except for there isn't as much massage and it's just not as much fluff to that service. And then we also do just clipping and filing of the toenails, which is great if you're just really not interested in a pedicure and having the massage and we of course exfoliate all the dead skin off of the feet and off of the heel, which tends to build up. And but if you want just a clip and file, we do that too, where we'll just clip the nails and then we'll file off any sharp edges so that they're not catching on socks or on shoes. We also do that with fingernails. We have a classic manicure and we have an express manicure. And then we also just clip and file fingernails. So it's great for if you're having trouble doing that yourself. Feet are, of course, hard to reach as we get older. I have trouble reaching them, I confess. It's very sad. And so anyway, it's a great service. We also have our Zoya polish, which is completely toxin-free. There is no formaldehyde, toluene, or camphor in the Zoya polish. Most polishes do have at least formaldehyde. Even OPI contains formaldehyde. So the Zoya is a great option. Even the Zoya nail polish remover is toxin-free. And today, with how well educated we are, we don't want to be putting all of those toxins on our body or in our body. So it's a great option. So if you would like to have one of these great nail care services, either just to relax and just feel rejuvenated, or if it's a matter of maintenance for you, you can call the salon at 489-8400 and make an appointment to come in and have a great pedicure or just have a nail clip and file. We also do nail care at the Arbor on Wednesdays. So if that's a more convenient location, that's a good option. The Island Salon is the only place we have these plush chairs. So if you're wanting to experience this would be the place to come. They're very easy access. The arm lifts up, whoops, They also swivel to get out very easily. So again, call the salon, 489-8400. We'd love to see you. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about our Bosley hair care products, which are very effective in helping stimulate new hair growth. What happens is over time, a hormone is produced, it's called DHT, and it creates a sticky kind of film on our scalp. And that starts to cover up the hair follicle. And as it covers it up, here we have the hole that the follicle comes out. And as this DHT starts to cover that hair follicle, the opening becomes smaller and smaller and the hair will get thinner and thinner over time until finally a hair just cannot come out of that follicle. It's all covered up, so it can't come out. What the Bosley does is help remove that DHT from the scalp, allowing this hair to start to regrow out of this hair follicle. Bosley is most effective in a 3-step system. There is the shampoo, conditioner, and then there is a treatment that's like a mousse that you massage into the scalp. Now, even the conditioner is not what you would think of as a traditional conditioner. It is meant for the scalp, not necessarily the hair. So you want to really massage the conditioner into the scalp, and then you leave that on about 5 minutes. And then you do your leave-in treatment or mousse. It is a really effective product. They also have mousse and hairspray, which is lightweight, good for finer thinning hair. And there is also hair fibers. They're synthetic hair fibers, and they go on like sprinkles. And they stick to the existing hair, creating a thicker look to the hair. It really can make a big difference. We do offer a treatment in the salon if you come every week or you want to come and give it a try. It's $2 extra for the Bosley treatment service, and that includes all the steps. The more you do Bosley, the more effective it is in removing that DHT and helping that new hair growth. If you do it once a week, it'll still work, but it will work at a much slower rate. We do have some great brochures that have some information as to how Bosley works as well. And also you can give us a call or stop in, and we'd be happy to share some information with you about Bosley. Our salon phone number is 489-8400, and we'd love to share with you about the Bosley. Thank you, and have a great day.
A couple weeks ago, we introduced you to Scotty's Garage, located on McGregor Boulevard. Well, now it looks like Scotty and the gang have finally begun to settle in over at the Shell Point Garage as well. Rich is standing by with more as he talks to Scotty.
Well, Scotty, last time we visited with you was out on McGregor, and
Yes.
I wasn't sure earlier this week if you were going to get in here anytime this month. I mean, we had tree trimmers here, and we had looked like a line of just stuff coming in here as you were trying to get your equipment in here and get everything set up.
Yeah, we got all our equipment set up, and we got some products all in here for the golf carts, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Give us a tour. Let's see
Sure,
what's
let's walk in
happening.
the office.
Okay. You got a fresh coat of paint. And
Yeah,
they
we
did
got
something to the floor.
Got the floors painted, got the walls painted, and
It's really
there really
clean.
wasn't much of a waiting area in here, so now I got some waiting chairs and a desk that people can come in and actually walk through the front office door instead of walking through my shop, which could be a
Oh, well,
hazard.
that's great. Yeah, so when they come in, this is where they come in, right
Yes,
through the front office
I'm
door.
trying to train them to do that because they're so used to walking through the shop and coming through this door with the
Which
old
could
shop.
be not the safest thing in the world.
No, not at all.
This is like really nice. And
So-
quiet, and the air conditioning works in here, folks. So
Yes.
as the temperatures continue to rise, when you come out here to Shell Point to the garage,
Yeah.
come in here and cool off at least.
Have a cup of
And,
coffee.
Have
I
a cup of coffee.
Brought
If
a
you,
coffee machine in.
if you get too cool, then warm back up with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to come in here, and at this point, they're going to speak with you or somebody from your team
Yeah.
about their car and describe, you know, what problems or what services they need, and you're going to take it to the next step, right?
Yep, it's me. They'll sit down here, we'll get all their information in the computer for the first time. Anytime after that, I will have everybody's name, history, and their cars in the computer.
Okay.
So it'll be real easy once I get everybody kind of in the
So once
computer.
they've been here already once, all they got to do is come in here and give you their name.
That's it, and I'll just click it
it'll
and
have their
it's-
entire history of their car, what you've done to it.
Yep.
And then from here, they basically leave you their keys and
Yeah.
try not to miss their car too long.
Sure,
while you
there's a
take
lot
care
of people I'm driving home. You know, a lot of people,
Now
some want
that's-
to walk, some I drive home. So,
That's real
yeah,
convenient. Yeah.
I've driven a few people to the Woodlands today. So I
Oh,
gave them
wow.
a ride home in my golf cart.
We got to show everybody that golf cart. I tell you, when we drove up this morning, I was like, man, this guy's styling and profiling.
Yeah, I
He's
gotta be styling it.
making
You want
it
to see the
look
golf
nice.
cart?
Yeah, let's go see
Let's
the golf
check it
cart.
out. I had it shipped out and painted in my blue color and my logo, and also got a little wrench on the side.
You know, the neat thing about that is it's going to be recognizable. So when somebody's waiting for a ride, you know, and you pull up in this, oh, my ride's here to pick up my car or to take me to the shop.
I thought it'd be a nice touch.
Now, you were telling us when we were back at the shop that, you know, this is just a 2-bay garage. We're going to go and take a look at it.
Sure.
But you can pretty much service or repair anything.
Yep. And if I can't do it here, because I don't, like I said, I don't have an alignment machine here, I can easily ship it up the street, get it in line, get the car back here.
Because that's important, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that's really it's kind of routine, just almost like having your tires rotated or an oil change.
Sure. Alignment should be
Is
checked
alignment.
once a year. It should be checked.
Yeah. How much weight will they lift?
Each one of them are 10,000 pound lifts.
10,000 pounds.
Yeah.
What's the average weight of a car?
3,000 to 4,000. You know, if you get into your like half a ton, 3/4 ton, or 1 ton trucks, some of your 1 ton dually trucks with the dual wheels in the back, you know, they can get up to about 8,000 pounds, 9,000 pounds. So I could even lift those big, huge box dually trucks
Really?
on these lifts. Yes.
Wow. Because you would think they would be too long, but no.
Nope. That's why I set the lifts a little bit forward, because
Oh,
we have all
allow
the room back here for the truck. Yeah.
So that brings up another question. How late can people drop their car off?
They can drop it off whenever they like. In the office door, there is a key drop.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, a lot of times, like this morning I came in, there was already 4 cars here that were dropped off. Must have been later than, I left here at 8.
Right.
Normally I don't stay here that late, but I'm still trying to get things a little bit organized
Right.
and stuff, so.
Well, you never know. Somebody might be at an event at the village church or something, be right over here in the neighborhood, and they can just drop their car off. And yeah, that's great.
But yeah, I finally got all my stocking stuff, tires, the batteries, I got all the fluids, brand new compressor was installed. We've been doing a lot of tires just in the last 3 days.
Right.
Yeah, these are all scrap tires, and I'm waiting for another shipment today of tires because I already went through them all.
All right. And these are golf cart tires
these are
that
golf
you've
cart
got
tires,
behind
yeah.
you. And when I come back next time, I want to talk to you about the golf cart service
Sure.
that you're doing here, because that's a much needed service here, as you know, because so many people drive golf carts here.
We've been
know, a
busy
lot of
already with
employees and
golf carts.
residents.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for your time, Scotty.
Yeah, no
and
problem,
We'll check
man.
back
Thanks.
with you next time
All right.
about the golf cart.
All right, thank you.
And now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, academy news, menus, and village church connections.
Hello and welcome to the Happening segment of ShellPoint TV. I'm Caitlin Van Scoy and this is Bev Chanley, and we're going to let you know all the exciting activities we have for you here at ShellPoint today. We start bright and early with Ben Breathe and Balance at 7:15, and that's in the Health Club. The Men's Golf Association will be meeting at the ShellPoint Golf Club at 8 a.m. Pickleball will be played at the pickleball courts at 8 a.m. And also at 8, the round robin doubles tennis will be at the Woodlands tennis courts. 9 a.m. is the time for Samba, the card game, to be played in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. Current events will be in the Game Room of the Woodlands at 9:30. And ladies match play tennis will be at the Woodlands tennis courts at 9:30. The Paddlers Club will head out for their weekly outing at 9:30, and they meet at the Kayak Storage. 9:45, we have Introduction to Beginning Line Dancing, and that'll be in the Health Club. 10 a.m. we have Assisted Living Tea and Tour, and that's at the King's Crown Community Room. From 10 to 12 today, the photo gallery and studio will be open for viewing. And at 10:15, we have basic line dancing. That's in the health club. The poetry group will be in the art studio at 10:15. And at 11 a.m., the Suzy Q heads out to Rum Runners for lunch, and you do need to sign up for that. Here's Bev for our afternoon activities.
Thank you, Caitlin. At 12:45, we have Mahjong. That's played in the Library Lounge on the island. 1:15 is the time the Aviation Club will be in the Osprey Room. Also at 1:15, the shuffleboard players will be down at the shuffleboard court. Then we have a Health Connections class at 1:30, Aqua Pilates Stretch. That one's in the Life Quest Aquatic Center. At 1:45, Finding Joy Support Group will be in the Manatee Room on the island. From 2 to 4, the photo gallery and studio will be open for touring. At 2:45, we have a Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility Training Level 2. That's in the Health Club and currently full. And our seamstress will be here at 4 o'clock for her weekly service. She's in the Osprey Room on the island. Alcoholics Anonymous will meet in the Sable Room at the Woodlands at 4:30. Then we have Pinnacle in the Library Lounge on the island. At 6:30, there's a volunteer appreciation event. That's at the Woodlands Commons and Patio by invitation only. Well, we're happy to see you here today, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information for Thursday. At 9:15, our computer college presents free online storage with OneDrive in the Technology Teaching Center of the island. And Penny Modridge and some generous, talented assistants will be staffing the Technology Teaching Center for the Apple iPad or iPhone walk-in clinic beginning at 10:15.
Menus for Thursday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is braised pork with a potato and onion pierogi and cabbage. The dinner special is the Crystal Carving Board for $13.95, and the soup of the day is navy bean. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a hot roast beef and cheddar with chips for $7.25. The dinner special is Thai night for $8.25. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are New York Strip for $19.95 or Chicken Oscar for $16.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm Andy Hawkins, the senior pastor of the Village Church, and we're about to embark upon an extraordinary journey here at the Village Church. It's the highlight of our church year. It's Holy Week. And it is a journey with a lot of ground to cover. A theological journey, to be sure. Many of the great doctrines of the faith are on display during this week. But it's more than a theological journey. It's a devotional journey, a spiritual journey. As we walk through the events of the last week of Jesus' earthly ministry, we are led to experience something of our Savior's passion, His love, His sacrifice, and His victory. Jesus' final week changed everything, and it has the capacity to change you and me as well. We hope you will join us in each of our celebrations, and so participate with us in this transformative journey. Our journey begins on Palm Sunday. Our morning worship service at 10:15 will focus on Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. The crowds hailed him as king, and we will do the same. But the crowds had a very different king in mind. As Jesus entered Jerusalem, he likely entered with hundreds of sheep, which would reside in homes for several days before being used as a Passover sacrifice. Jesus' kingship would inevitably coincide with his ministry as the Lamb of God, a king who is a lamb. And what a start to our journey. On Sunday evening at 6:15 on Palm Sunday, we'll recount the events of the Holy Week in which Jesus said and did a number of things that usually don't show up as holidays. His cleansing of the temple regarding the money changers, his cursing of the fig tree, which is ripe with meaning, his instruction about the future, all took place during Holy Week. We'll look at these and other events of the week as we follow Jesus through the journey. On Tuesday afternoon at 2:45 in the church sanctuary, we'll enjoy a model Seder meal. We'll taste and experience the elements of the Passover meal, and more importantly, we'll learn how those elements connected the Old Covenant Passover with the person and work of our Savior, whom the New Testament calls our Passover. Reservations are required, so contact the church office quickly to see if you can be accommodated. It's an experience you won't quickly forget. On Wednesday evening at 7:15, we continue our journey through a service of prayer and meditation. The community is invited to set aside some time for contemplation about the events of the week. Dr. Sue Stranahan, the Director of Spiritual Services at Shell Point, has put together a service rich in meaning and has included a number of residents as leaders. We hope you'll take the time for the kind of reflection that will bring to life all the events of the week. On Friday, we will observe our traditional Good Friday service when we remember the crucifixion of Jesus and its rich significance for our redemption. And once again, this will be a memorable participatory service as we gather around a large cross, literally, as groups and partake of communion together. This service is at 10:15 on Friday morning. Easter Sunday, of course, is the climax of the week as it was in the first Holy Week. We begin to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus at 6:45 a.m. with our sunrise service. As has been our tradition, we will enjoy the beauty of our surroundings along with the sunrise over the Caloosahatchee River by gathering in the amphitheater overlooking the lagoon on the island. Janice Quinlan, our international worker in residence, will be our speaker, followed by the release of doves. Our journey would not be complete without this dawn gathering, remembering those first moments when the women went to the tomb and found it empty. Our Resurrection Day morning worship service at 10:15 will celebrate the resurrection of Jesus with glorious triumphant music and a special inspirational message. The renowned organist Diane Bish will join with our choir in the celebration as our journey reaches a climax. And finally, our journey will conclude with a special Season of Praise concert with Diane Bish. She is known as the First Lady of the Organ and has performed around the world on some of the greatest instruments in the world. The music will put the finishing touches on a very special Holy Week, reminding us of how our journey will ultimately end as we believe in Jesus with an eternity of praise due to the name of our glorious Savior. So what a journey. We encourage you to experience as much as you are able of these events of the week. Rest assured that the week will be deeply meaningful to you and indeed life-changing. For indeed, the final week of Jesus' earthly ministry changed everything. Thanks for joining us for Village Church Connections, and we hope to see you at as many of these activities during Holy Week as you're able to attend. Blessings to each and every one of you.
Thanks for joining us on Shell Point today. Come back tomorrow when we'll recap this year's art show and sale, as well as all the highlights from the week on Shell Point Today. Until then, I'm Adam Brown, and this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, March 26th. From all of us here at SPTV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.